For this project, you will need a piece of wood. This is part of a fence that was torn down. And you'll need a pattern. I made this one with some clip art and measured out spaces about a 1/2 inch apart around the perimeter. You'll need a hammer and some nails. I like these little wire 3/4 of an inch nails. Some string and a pair of scissors. Of course, you can use any color string you like. And a flower or two. So then I just start putting in the nails about a 1/2 inch apart, a little bit closer together in spots where there's more movement kind of in the line. And as exciting as this is, we are going to skip ahead a little bit. So I have all of the nails in and I'm just tearing away the template. It's perforated from the nails. My hands are pretty filthy at this point, so it's time to wash them up before touching the string. So here you have the high-speed version of string art. I tie the string off at the top around one of those nails with a couple of knots, and then I just loop the string around each nail, going a full 360 degrees around it, all the way up the edge. And then across the top, when I start to go across that top, I put the flower in there and then keep wrapping the string kind of going across that. It's much easier to have that flower in place and stretch the string across it than it is to try to stuff it in after you have all of your string in place. So then when I first went around the outside of the jar, I went along the outside of the nails. So wrapping from the outside around and then continuing down the outside. This time I went down the inside until I got to the point where I decided it would be the water line of the jar, and then zigzagged the string back and forth. The nice thing with string art is you can kind of play around with putting a string in a certain spot, see if you like how it looks, if it fills in a gap. If you don't like it, you can always undo it. And then I just continue going down around all of those pegs. So it ends up looking kind of like a double line when you do both the inside edge and the outside edge. So I did that all the way around, back up across the top. And you'll find it's really common to have your string kind of unwind a little bit, slip off some of those tiny little nails because the heads are so little. But if you use both hands, to kind of hold the string down with one hand while you're pulling it tight and wrapping it with the other, that tends to help. So I wrapped it off, tied this end to that end that I started with, do a couple of knots and clip that off. Here's our finished product. Thank you for watching.